Hi guys, welcome to Mother Moon Tarot. This is going to be the Leo reading for June. So guys, first of all, I just want to say I have a wisdom tooth coming up at the moment, so excuse me if I kind of stumble over my words a little bit. It's kind of making my speech not so great. So apologies about that in advance if I babble a little bit or I kind of stumble over my words. So guys, I was meditating on your energy before I kind of came on camera, as I always do. And the message, I actually really love it. The message that I got for you guys was, I had the song come into my head, and it was that one from, I think it's Pirates of the Caribbean or other pirate films. But it was that one, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Excuse my singing voice. So yeah, I feel like the message I'm getting from that was then that, you're going rogue, okay? So you're not doing things by the book anymore. And I feel like you're connecting in with yourself and kind of realizing, you know what, I'm just going to do things my own way. And, a lot of Leos do that anyway. You're very headstrong. You're very, you know what you want, and you go out and get it. But, with that as well, I feel like there is also a tendency for Leos to kind of really, yes, you do things your own way, but you still really feel like you kind of have to be tied into, doing things the right way, the way that, like society or people are viewed to kind of do things. So you do it in your own way, but you're still very much connected into the matrix in terms of, like doing things the right way and going about life the right way. You know what I mean? And I feel like this month you've kind of in the last few months, you kind of had this build up of lots of things kind of happening. And you're kind of at a point now where you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I want to do. And I don't really care if other people don't view it as something that you should do in society or going about it the right way. Kind of going with it in the logical order that society would kind of have you do it. Okay, so I feel like you're kind of going rogue, and you're kind of and that kind of brings you a lot of peace this month. I feel, you making that decision. So anyway, let's see what kind of comes out in the cards for you guys. Again, guys, it's really kind of sunny in here today, so there's a lot of light and shadow. So I hope that guys can see all the cards right. But let's get into it. So, okay, what does Leo need to know for June, please? What does Leo need to know for June? What does Leo need to know? Okay. What does Leo need to know for June, please? What does Leo need to know for June? Okay, we need one more card. What does Leo need to know? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So, as always, guys, you don't have to wait for me. I like to take a few minutes just to kind of look at the cards and put the messages together in the right way. But you don't have to wait for me. You can skip ahead to whenever I actually start doing the reading. So let's have a little look. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. Right, okay, so the underlying energy that you have at the bottom of the deck was the Empress, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so I feel like you're feeling very much in your own power this month. The Empress here, divine feminine energy. Don't get hung up on the genders. It is just whatever's on the card, but we all have divine masculine and feminine in us. You can resonate with both at different times of your life or whatever. It's just an energy, okay? You're embracing this Empress energy this month, and that's the high, the Empress and the Emperor are the highest kind of, hierarchy of the entire tarot that you can get. So you're embracing this month. I feel like, like I said, you're feeling like you're going rogue, okay? And you're just doing things in your own ways. So the Empress is all about new beginnings. So you can see in this card she is pregnant. So for some of you, you may be pregnant. That's not for all of you. It's just something that is in the card, and I always like to mention it. But don't get hung up on that. For some of you, that is only for a small portion of you. For others, like I said, the Empress is all about she's all about fertility, new things, new beginnings, new, the fruits of your labor kind of coming into play. So it's all about, the abundance and the reaping of, it's like the harvest of all these new beginnings. Okay. So it's a beautiful, beautiful new positive kind of, and prosperous kind of energy that the Empress embraces. So I feel like I said, with you feeling like you're kind of going rogue and you're going to go off in your own direction, that is a beautiful energy. And that's what's driving you this month. Okay. you're feeling that Empress, that kind of strong, independent, zest for life, that new beginnings, that want for new beginnings, and knowing that you're going to kind of bring it into your own kind of life. That's what's driving you this month, and that is beautiful. Okay, so really, really glad you got that. The next card I had out then was the Three of Cups in reverse. So with it being in reverse, I feel like there's some sort of celebration coming in, okay, with friends and family that definitely speaks to that. It's a group celebration, okay? There's passion, there's love, there's emotions, there's feelings, there's people that you love there. Now it is in the reverse, so I do feel like, at the moment, you're kind of embracing this at the moment, and you're putting all your efforts into that you're kind of like, you're almost missing out on this, okay? But there is a sense of that kind of coming in. Don't get so kind of caught up in your own head, because, Gemini season is the season of communication, okay? And that can be communication with others, but it can also mean communication with yourself. And there is a tendency sometimes in Gemini season for people to kind of get bogged down in their own thoughts, and kind of almost like overanalyze things in their own head. Leos can definitely be a victim of that sometimes, where you get caught up in your own head and you start to overanalyze things. So I feel like there's a tendency, there's a caution for you this month to, yes, connect in with yourself, and find this Empress energy, all of that, but don't get caught up in your own thoughts and logic to the point where you overanalyze things and then you end up missing out on all the fun, okay? All right? So make sure that you allow yourself to kind of disconnect from your own head a little bit this month and be able to turn that up into the upright, so you do enjoy time with friends and family, celebrating something, and don't miss out on the fun, okay? Keep it lighthearted this month, okay? Now, the next one then you had out was the Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel like Pentacles are all to do with your kind of foundations in life. So your family, your friends, your home environment, your work environment, your finances, all of those core things that you need in life to be able to keep going, okay? So I do feel like you've worked really hard on all these pentacles here, and you've done a lot of work on those, okay? You're feeling really happy about those, and you've got those in the bag, but there's still that one pentacle that you kind of want to obtain, okay? And you're really focusing on wanting to try and bring that into fruition for yourself. And with the Empress energy, I do feel like that is definitely going to happen for you. However, there's work to be done, okay? Now, the High Priestess here is in the reverse. So I feel like I said earlier, there's a need for you to connect in with your intuition. High Priestess is all about intuition. You can see there she's got her intuitive kind of crown on there. It's all about intuition. There is, though, with her being in the reverse, like I said, I feel like there's almost like you're getting too caught up in your own head, overanalyzing your thoughts a little bit, and you're not connecting in with your intuition, okay? So it's really important for you this month to kind of get out of your own head, stop overanalyzing things, and listen to your intuition. Turn that Empress, that High Priestess card into the upright position and connect in with your intuition, and don't get bogged down by your overanalyzing of thoughts, okay? Because your head and your gut instinct are two different things, okay? You need to connect in with both to be able to turn this into the upright and manifest this one pentacle that you want, okay? So still a very abundant and beautiful energy to be having here in your underlying energy, guys, okay? So let's get into the rest of the cards here. So the first card that you had out was the Tower in reverse. So I do feel like, yes, there may have been a Tower moment for you recently, okay, where something kind of came in, knocked you a bit off kilter. You've had to start from scratch, or just something a little bit kind of went wrong. Now, this could be an energy that is kind of, this energy could be something that kind of happened in the past for you. It could be towards the start of the month. It could be kind of coming into you in June, okay? Regardless of whether the energies are in front of you while you're in it or whether they're behind you, there is that Tower moment that happens, okay? So it could have been that, something kind of came in and knocked you a bit off kind of course, and you kind of went, you know what? I'm not going to listen to the way that I was doing things before. I'm not gonna go with the by the book kind of attitude that I was doing. By the book kind of thing that I was doing before. This Tower moment has shown me that I need to take things into my own hands, and I need to do things in my own way. So, like I said, it's like you're going rogue, okay? And that could have been because of that Tower moment. Like I said, though, this card could be that there's a Tower moment happening in the month of June for you that kind of gives you that attitude. Regardless of whether it's in the past or the future, it is here, so just be aware of that. I wouldn't worry about it too much because it is in the reverse, so I do feel like for a lot of you this has already happened. If it hasn't already happened for you guys, like I said, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I do feel like it being in the reverse, it's just like almost like a little bit of a Tower moment, or like the possibility of a Tower moment happening. But then if you write it that doesn't happen. Okay, so regardless of whether it's happened for you or whether it might happen, it's not a huge thing to kind of worry about. I feel like it's almost within your own head. You know what I mean? That Tower moment of like, it's almost like kind of clearing out or knocking out this kind of old way of doing things and kind of suddenly making you realize, okay, there's a better way, or there's a different way to be doing things than I had been doing before. Okay, and that serves you better. Okay, so that Tower moment kind of had to happen. Okay, now that leaves you feeling a little bit conflicted. Okay, you have it in the reverse here, so that's good, because I feel like you're kind of coming out of that energy. Okay, so whatever this Tower moment was for you, it does leave you feeling conflicted. You're not too sure which path to take or which option to choose, which way to go. But ultimately it is in the reverse, so I do feel like you're coming out of that energy kind of better off. Okay, so that is a good sign. Now there is the moon here as well. Okay, so I do feel like I said, there is a need for you to kind of connect in with your intuition. This high priestess here, okay, she was in the reverse as well, so it's almost like with this conflicted decision, it's like you weren't making this decision, or you weren't connecting with your intuition. Okay, so you need to really connect in with your intuition this month. Okay, the moon card is all about intuition there. Connect in with this intuition, turn it around, and be able to make the right decision. Okay, but I do feel like with it being in the reverse, you're coming out of that energy, so it's a good thing. Okay, there's a lot of water there as well. Okay, in that card, so you could be trying to balance out your thoughts and your logic with the swords there, with your emotions and feelings. Okay, so you might be trying to find that balance there. Okay, but going within and really connecting with your intuition this month is going to help you make that decision. Okay. The reason I say that you definitely got that, you're conflicted about that decision, is because, then the next card you had out then was the Seven of Cups, okay? And the Seven of Cups is all about like having many options and many kind of paths to possibly go down, or many items to choose from, but you're conflicted and not too sure about which option to take. And they're all very lucrative and very beautiful options, okay? So you've got an abundance of options, beautiful energy. However, like I said, you're feeling conflicted about which option to take, okay? So like I said, again, it's another reason for you to be able to really connect in with your intuition, to be able to make the right decision, here about which option to take. Okay, so yeah. Again, now then the next card you had out then was the Four of Cups. So I do feel like with these Seven of Cups here, okay, it's like you have all these options, okay, you've been really focusing on these three, or these, like I said, you were focusing a lot on, getting your ducks in order before, or kind of going about something in the right way that society kind of viewed the best way to kind of organize and do things in life. Okay, so I feel like you were really focusing on that before. Okay, but now there's this new divinely kind of guided kind of cup that's coming in, and he's just noticing this now. Okay, and I feel like that's like that realization kind of hitting you and being like, well, no, I don't have to do that the way that society has told me before, or the way that I was doing it before, whereby I was kind of doing it my own way, but going by the book with things. I don't have to do that anymore. Okay, I can do things my own way, and whatever way I choose to do them, and it's okay. Okay, so it's like you're going rogue. You're seeing this cup being offered to you, and it's like you go rogue, and you're like, yep, okay, it's a pirate's life for me. I don't need to do it all the way I've been doing it before. I'm choosing the pirate life. It's more interesting and it's more me, okay? And for a Leo, you guys are headstrong, and you're very independent. So I'm not surprised that a pirate's life would be a suitable one for you guys. So that's beautiful. So enjoy it. Now, I will say, you got the Magician card next, and it was in the reverse. So I feel like the Magician normally, it does speak about having all the tools within your grasp and within your reach to be able to manifest whatever magic or whatever dreams, aspirations, wishes that you have, whatever it is that you want to manifest into your life, you can, because you have all the tools. However, you did get it in the reverse, and I feel like it's in the reverse because you're kind of blocking yourself a little bit from manifesting whatever it is, whatever this kind of beautiful cup is here. You're kind of blocking yourself a little bit from manifesting that into your life because you're getting a little bit too caught up in your own thoughts in your own head, okay, about something, which is very kind of typical of Leo sometimes, and you're not allowing yourself to connect in with your intuition, okay, and that's why the High Priestess is in reverse as well. So I do feel like it's really, really poignant that, Leo, you guys connect in with your intuition this month, because that intuition, like I said, is going, if you turn that into the upright and you connect with your intuition, go with your gut instinct and your gut feeling about whatever it is that this decision is, okay, whichever choice that it is that you have to make. you know, really kind of connecting with your intuition, turning that upside down, making a good decision and a headstrong gut instinct kind of decision on whatever it is that you need to make, will really then turn that magician into the upright for you. And then you will realize that you do have all the things and all the tools that you need to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, whatever this cup is, to manifest that into your life for real. Okay. And I say that because once you do that this month, guys, once you connect in with your intuition and realize that you do have that magician ability, the last card you had out was the Chariot, and that's full steam ahead. You know, you can see he's riding those horses like fast into the future. Okay, so I really feel like if you do connect in with your intuition this month and you make that kind of good decision, that gut instinct decision, you know, he's going rogue. He's got 2 horses and he is going rogue. Okay, and he is full steam ahead into the future. So once you kind of get connecting that this month and realize that, go with your gut instinct, it's full steam ahead. Okay, full steam ahead, full pirate mode ahead into the next 6 months of the year. And I feel like that is going to pay off for you guys so much. The next half of the year, I feel, is going to be really, really poignant for Leo. A wonderful next 6 months of the year. It's going to be really important in your life, I feel. Okay, so yeah. That is your reading, guys. Your main reading anyway. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys now, but it's a really powerful reading, really. I can see really, really nice things for you this month and kind of in the next 6 months, definitely. So, okay, let's have a little look. What does Leo need to know for June, please? This is the Moonology deck, by the way. So, what does Leo need to know for June? Okay. Pull those. So you got 2 cards. I'm also going to pull a Romance Angels as well. So there's nothing to do with love in here, or romantic kind of situations at all that I can see in the cards. Like I said, you know, this situation could be to do with a love situation. You know, there is a lot of water in the background, emotions and feelings here, but I don't see anything to do with love and romance, particularly or specifically in the reading. Nevertheless, I am going to pull some Romance Angel cards for you guys anyway. So I feel like it's a very independent and very you month. You're focusing on you rather than anything else. Okay. So what does Leo need to know? Oh, wow. Okay. That was quick. There's obviously a message for someone. Right. Okay. Let's have a little look. The Moonology deck. You got meditate and contemplate, which is the new moon in Pisces. Okay, so I feel like so Leo and Pisces are very, very different signs. Okay, Leo's very headstrong, very independent, it's a fire sign, it's fiery. Okay, Pisces are very much, mutable and kind of, in the water and thoughts and feelings, and very, very different signs. Okay, but I feel like it is poignant and it is important for Leo this month to connect in with their emotions and feelings, like I said here, okay? And Pisces is a very intuitive sign as well. Very kind of, there's a lot of Pisceans, like myself, are, can be very kind of like intuitive kind of people. A lot of them can be, readers themselves, be very much in the metaphysical. However, I do feel like there's a need for Leo to kind of connect in with that energy this month, to be able to connect in with their intuition in order to kind of make the right decision. Okay. So yeah, meditation and contemplation are very important for you this month. But like I said, don't get bogged down in your own head over analyzing things at the same time as that. Okay. So you can see it's the 2 fishes. There's a need for that balance, that yin and yang kind of thing. So going within, connecting, meditating, contemplating, but not getting too caught up in your own head and over analyzing. Okay. Which is easy enough for Leo to do. And the next card then you had out was adjustments are required. And yes, they are this month, okay? Adjustments within your own mentality, adjustments within your own lifestyle, adjustments, within your life, kind of going by the book kind of thing, and now going towards this new pirate's life. So there's definitely an adjustment is required here for you to be able to kind of feel like you can move forward, okay? So yeah, lovely energy, very, very nice. Matches the reading very, very well. Okay, so this... Romance Angels. Okay, so the first one you had out was passion. And it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Absolutely. And I feel like you're doing that this month, whether this is to do with love for you or whether it's just to do with your own, the situation that we were talking about in general in your life. There's a lot of passion here, and there's a passion for you wanting to move forward in a new way this month. So allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to sing. Allow your soul to, to come out with passion. Absolutely. Beautiful. Okay. The next one then that you had was very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And that is very, very poignant with the reading that we just had. You know, you need to connect within with your intuition, okay? You know, look at all these options and figure out which one it is that's going to suit you best. You know, see this new cup kind of coming in. Make that decision, okay? Very soon. That's going to come in for you, okay? So this magician energy is going to come in for you. You're going to be able to manifest it into your life. You're going to drive on ahead with that new clarity and that new situation in your life, okay? But it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And it's coming very soon, like I said to you earlier on. You know, I do feel like this month is very poignant for the next 6 months to, you know, a year for Leos. So definitely, yeah, very much a month of needing to connect in with your intuition. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful month. I'm really excited to hear how this resonates for a lot of you. So please let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you have a really, really wonderful month. You know, driving forward that chariot, guys. Just go for it. Yeah, so please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. There is a donation button on my channel if you do want to do that, and if you do, I just want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart now, because it does help me to be able to put out more of these readings for you guys, which is really important to me. So yeah, so thank you if you do. Other than that, guys, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful month ahead. I hope you have a wonderful month and enjoy it. And I will see you guys in July. All right, cheerio, bye.